were selected by the Horticultural Society to work with the Conservancy and Better City Group to bring people together and to create some green space and parks along this area that would be part of the mission of the Mass Horticultural Society. It is part of the central artery, which is tying the city back together and not just creating places for people, but part of a total experience on the artery, just another episode or adventure along the way. I think the overall artery experience is a very positive one. In fact, bringing this city into the 21st century and creating outside space that people can be involved with of all kinds. And I think the garden space is certainly a contributor to that overall experience. And I think one that will be very much enjoyed by the public. I think the idea was to create a place where people can go and learn about plants, interface with plants, be educated about plants, and different people work together. There's obviously a team of volunteers that came, and I think it's wonderful to have different groups in the horticulture community come together and support this. And it's also just the first step. It's going to get better. There's still a need for sitting, there's some utility infrastructure, but I think it's a fantastic first step.
My name is Mark Lacasse. I'm a partner at the McCormick firm at One International Place here in Boston. And we got involved with planting on the Greenway here through Diane Valley, who is a member of the Mass Horticultural Society. I was working on a real estate project with Diane, and she mentioned that the Greenway was looking for volunteers to help plant some of the perennials in this parcel here in the middle of the financial district. I asked around the firm and received immediate response from everybody, and we assembled a team of about 25 people and came out here on a number of occasions and got down in the dirt and planted some perennials, and it's been fun to watch them grow throughout the course of the summer, knowing that we had a hand in it. We also raised some money in the firm and have adopted a Zelkova elm tree here in the park, which we affectionately call the firm tree. The first time we came out here in early May, I believe it was, a lot of the beds were just getting started. The irrigation system was in the midst of being planted, so the parcel was kind of a mess because it was in its early construction days. And we were tasked with planting hundreds of a kind of geranium that is a perennial, and the horticultural experts explained to us that the geraniums that you typically see in window boxes aren't really geraniums, and we were planting the true form of geranium, which is a perennial, grows very fast, is very hardy, and will fill the banks sort of behind me and come back year after year, bigger and better each year.
I think it's what people were asking for at the time, and it's, you obviously look around and see all the color and the plants, and it's Mass Horticultural Society, so they wanted an area to create plants and also a place that can bring people together, and where the Conservancy wanted events, so events can happen in the space, and all these things can come together to create a vibrant downtown green space. A few of the trees need to grow up a little bit and give us a little more shade. It'd be nice so there are places for people to sit down here as well as stroll through, and create a meeting place and a place for plants and people.
The Greenway is a success because there are people walking the Greenway from 7 in the morning until very late at night. People strolling their baby carriages, people running, people walking their dogs, people sitting on the benches, people just walking from one end of the waterfront to the other end of the waterfront, realizing that the Greenway is here and realizing that they don't have to dodge cars or traffic to get from one end of the waterfront to the other. And that's what makes a park a success, is the fact that people are using it every day at all hours of the day.
think to bring horticulture downtown, which was part of the original mission years and years ago, long before we were involved, it still remains a worthwhile idea, and to have horticulture contributing to the overall open space and adding interest is something I think people will really love and enjoy.
This park is so important to the city of Boston and the financial district because parks are an essential component of any world-class city. Many of these gardens in other cities were founded hundreds of years ago, so it's phenomenal that the city of Boston now has the foresight to plant this park, this parcel, and the Greenway, which for generations to come will be an absolutely important part of downtown Boston.